guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning my dad's wedding. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming, and as you can see I'm bringing in some foil, so stuff from Monique Plans, Busy Bee Prints and Arctic Paper Studio. And I'm using a Stella Beau Sticker Co. like mini kit. It's only 2 pages, so as you can see I'm bringing in lots of half and quarter boxes from other stores and really trying to hone in on the colours of pinks and reds. And yeah, as you can see, using lots and lots of different icons from the usual stores. You guys know the drill. And I am so stoked with how this turned out. I'm actually loving the foil. I was a bit scared to use it because I didn't know if I had enough, but I also bring in this washi from Simply Gilded because the kit didn't have any glitter headers and I wanted to kind of make it a bit special, so I used this washi and it's got silver hearts on it, so I used that as kind of like my headers at each of the boxes. So I used these headers from Arctic Paper Studio, and I think they're on like a vinyl, but they were the right colour and they had like hollow lettering on them as well, so I thought they went perfectly. And then the washi down the bottom, it's like thick washi, and then over the top I put like the foil overlay from Monique Prints, but I don't know whether it just wasn't the right fit because over either side of the washi the glitter like overlay went over the washi, and then like on one end it wasn't long enough. I don't know. Who knows kind of what happened there. I'm just rubbing out all of the things that I plan to do in the week while I put down the washi. There was only one day where I accidentally didn't rub out, and then you can see the pencil mark under the washi, but it wasn't much of a issue. And as you can see, I have to put the full boxes like directly in the box, if that makes sense. Like sometimes I overlap the boxes and I don't make them fit completely perfectly when I use full boxes, but because of using the washi as headers, I decide to keep the boxes in the boxes, if that's great English, Liz. And I think the pink works really well. I do have another wedding coming up in a couple of weeks, and I have another kit, wedding themed kit from Supernova Stickers, which is beautiful. And the reason why I didn't use that kit for this week is that kit is very much garden themed, and the wedding that we're going to the next one that we're going to, that's actually being held at local wetlands, so I thought that would be perfect for it. And plus it wouldn't have gone as well with foil as this kit went with foil. So that's kind of the reasoning behind it. I have to write a speech for Dad's wedding, which I haven't done yet, and it's a bit over a week away, and I'm a bit worried about what I should say and stuff like that. Like, I love my dad, but like we were really close when I was a kid, and then as I moved away and stuff like that, like we haven't been as close. I don't know whether it's because some of his personality traits that he has I have in myself and I don't like them in myself, so I'm like, oh, don't do that, Dad, like I hate that in myself too, kind of thing. Or I don't know, like I'm an only child and so I'm like his little girl kind of thing. But yeah, I don't know, I just sometimes feel like we're not as close as we were. Like I'm really close with my mum, and when I go down to Melbourne for the wedding, like I'll stay with her Friday night and spend time with her on Saturday morning as well. But yeah, I have just found that as I've gotten older and moved away, we're just not as, compatible. I don't know. Anyway, these overlays were so like tricky to work with for me. Like I think people that normally plan with glitter overlays would be like, what are you talking about? But like I had difficulty with them because I'm like, oh, if I don't put them in the right spot I won't be able to remove them, and yeah, just stuff like that. So I was just getting used to doing that, but I did really enjoy playing with them and I think they look so beautiful. And the kit only came with a couple of half and quarter boxes, so I had to bring some in from Stella Beau Sticker Co, some from Sticker Thief, and from Claire Bear Prints, and I think it worked out quite well. But some are rounded, as you can see, and then others, like the Claire Bear Prints one, are more squares, or are rectangles. But that's what you get when I only buy 2-page kits that I thought I needed. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting the thinner washi to use it as like the header in the sidebar, if that makes sense. So as you can see here, I'm putting it down, and then like I'm gonna put like a header over the top to make it look like it's a to-do today little thing or whatever, because I do normally use like to-dos or meals or whatever. So I improvised with that, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. I'm having to do my voiceover and editing earlier than normal because this weekend is our Halloween party. So we're having a couple of people come up from Melbourne, and I just don't think I'll have the time to do my voiceover and editing when they're up, because they'll probably want to, spend time with us. So rather than being really stressed and worried about getting the video out to you guys, I'm sitting down on Thursday and just doing the voiceover and stuff now. I did the voiceover for another back plan with me that was a Stranger Things themed kit from Planet Goddess Studio, and I spoke a little bit in that, so I may not be like super talkative because I've just done some talking already. Yeah, so a few of you guys have been following my keto journey. I've decided to stop that. So after 3 months, I just found that it just wasn't for me, and I think I spoke a little bit about it in my last video. It's just too tricky with Dill being home more than normal, and like with the weddings coming up and stuff, like I don't want to be that person that's like, oh nah, I can't eat that. Like I don't want to be like that, because the only thing I really don't like eating is seafood, so I didn't want to be that person. Oh, sorry about this. I plan in the daylight and it was beautiful natural light, and then looking back in the editing process it doesn't look that nice, so sorry about that, team. I do put the light on closer to the end of the video so you can see more of the glitter. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't want to be that person with keto that's like, oh no, I can't eat that sort of stuff. So I am trialing the 5-2 diet, which, as you can see, maybe you can't see on Monday, but Monday and Thursday will be the 2 days where I have a quarter of my normal calorie intake, and then the other 5 days I eat normally. So the idea behind that is, my mentality is I'm not missing out, or the 2 days that I am missing out, like it's only a couple of hours until I can eat normally again. And there's lots of science around this, and with the keto diet, it was all or nothing. Like you either were in ketosis and losing weight, or you had more than 20 grams of carbs and you were out of it. So it was just too tricky. And like, yes, it was working, but with my mentality and stuff, like I just didn't think it was the right thing for me. And coming into summer too, like I friggin' love fruit. And if I can't have my mangoes or, whatever during summer, then I'm just going to go batshit crazy. So having this, or trialing this 5-2 diet, where I can eat fruit and whatever, but I have to limit myself to 500 calories, hopefully it goes well. It's almost 6 o'clock on the Thursday, and that's my low calorie day. This is my first ever low calorie day, and I am very hungry, because all I've had is some yogurt and some grapes. So I fasted up until 12 o'clock and then had a yogurt, and then a bit later in the day at like 2 I had some grapes. And then tonight I'm just having like a chicken salad. So with an egg, because I need more protein. So hopefully this kind of goes well for me. The aim is there's a dress that I've got for a wedding that we've got in January next year, and that wedding's also in Newcastle. So I would like to be healthy and, you know, like everyone's got a bikini body because everyone's got a body that can wear a bikini. Like, I'm all about, you know, self-love and loving the body that you're in kind of thing, but I want to start running again as well, and I want to have a good relationship with food, and I want to have a good mentality around food, and I felt like the keto wasn't like that, and yeah, I just want to give it a go. I feel like if I just eat normally, I just overindulge too much, whereas, yeah, I think this might be a good diet for me. Everyone is completely different. I'm not saying that if you're doing keto that you should try the 5-2, because I've only just started, and it's like with everything, everyone is unique, and the keto diet's really working for mum. And I tried it and it was working, but I just didn't notice anything after the first month. So yeah, I'm giving this a go, and if you guys like, I will keep you posted. Let me know if any of you guys are doing any interesting diets. I am really interested about food science and stuff. I did say if I didn't get into physio and go down that path, I would probably do nutritional dietetics. I think it's really interesting and stuff like that, and there's definitely importance of, you know, mental health and your relationship with food. And as I said, I had the mentality that I felt like I was missing out. So yeah, that's definitely plays a role. So yeah, we're going to Melbourne on Friday and coming back Sunday. That's why we've got the road trip stickers down there, and we'll probably be getting Maccas or something on the road down to Melbourne. If you are keto and you do find yourself going on road trips or whatever, what I found in the keto community is they suggest you have an Angus burger, and then you just take away the bun and have a lettuce wrap, because some Maccas can do that. My local Maccas in Albury had run out of that type of lettuce, so I wasn't able to get that, but I did get it once on the way down to Melbourne and it was delicious. So do recommend that, because having a burger without the bun, without the extra lettuce, is not fun. It just goes everywhere. But yeah, I loved playing with foil, and these little icons that are pink and hollow foil, they're beautiful. They're from a grab bag I got from Arctic Paper Studio, and the pink, when I opened it, I'm like, oh, I don't know when I'll ever use these, but they've been perfect for this spread. And I absolutely love that couple from Status Paper Co. I think she's so cute with her boyfriend or partner or whatever. I don't know exactly what we're doing over the weekend, so some of the boxes might not have stuff in them, or as you can see, I move things around, just because not everything is set in stone. I do know I want to go for a walk with mum and her. No, the dog's in the kennels at the moment, or in town, because her guide dog puppy is probably going to be having puppies soon. That's very exciting. Anyway, so now I'm just filling in the rest with pens to put my to-do list, and I'll probably backfill the meals. But yeah, this is the final spread. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Let me guys know if you enjoyed me playing with foil. And as you can see, that's the 2-page kit. And yeah, I turned the light on, so it's a bit better. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. Catch ya!